We're going to get started. We're still in the NIOF book, picking up these extra sorts. We hit a couple. Well, we hit one big one so far, and that was the heap sort. That was last class, and it was a little bizarre. We had to be percolating up, we had to be percolating down, and that was a type of selection sort. Probably never thought you'd have something going on like that. But as we built and learned about binary trees, not binary search trees, binary trees, we were able to get what we needed. Well, we're going to do three more types of sorts. And again, we're just expanding your horizons so that you keep thinking there's more out there. There might be another way. When I was in grad school, I took a class in graph theory, and the professor stated, and I remembered, if you want to discover something, graph theory is where you would discover it. Now, that was way back, 90s, late 80s and 90s. So computers may have solved a lot of problems, but there was a lot in graph theory that couldn't be explained. It could be explained for one, two, three, four items, but from five on, there was really no explanation. So, anyhow, we're going to hit the quick sort today. And the quick sort uses something called a pivot. And an overview is we're going to pick a number to start, and then all of the numbers smaller are going to get moved to the left, and all of the numbers that are larger are going to be moved to the right. What? Yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay, so let's see what we can do. First one is going to be the quick sort. Second one is merge, and third is radix. Finally, the radix sort. Okay, quick sort. First number is a pivot. Excuse me. As I mentioned, we're going to put all the numbers smaller than that to the left and all the numbers larger than that to the right. What would be a bad pivot here? 75 is what we're looking at right now. What number would be a bad pivot?
100.
Yeah, 100. Yeah, everything's less than 100. Two. Two would be a bad pivot. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to start on the left, which is at 70, and say, is that smaller? And your answer is going to be yes. Keep moving. Is that smaller? Your answer is going to be yes. Move again. Your answer is going to be no. So I'm going to stop. Now I'm going to go over to the right. This time I'm checking, is it larger? The answer is no. As a result, I switch these two. This is now 68. This is now 84. Come back to the left and repeat. Is this larger? It is. So I stop. I go to the right. Is this smaller? No. Is this smaller? Yes. So I'm going to swap those. Here goes 61, and here goes 98. Remember, if I ever get ahead, you just holler, hang on 1 second till I copy this down, because I think I threw the list out and didn't give you time to write it all down. Lesson learned in high school, the teacher would be up there at the chalkboard, and they would be spending 3 minutes writing out a word problem, and you couldn't see what they were writing. And then they'd start solving it while you're still writing the problem down and you got nothing out of it. I learned right away when I started teaching, I would write way off to the right so everybody could see as I was writing. And then, of course, computers and so on, we got printouts. We don't need to be watching me write. So, anyhow, we just swapped those. 78, let's see. That's a stop because that's bigger. 55, that's a stop because that's smaller. I'm going to switch 78 and I'm going to switch 55. 100 is larger. I go out to 93, that's larger. And now all of a sudden, once I start to get the concepts of this, I'm learning about how I move to the left and when to stop, how I move from the right and when to stop. And by looking at this example, now that I've got stuff that matches here, I'm going to make another one last swap. And that last swap is I'm going to put 75 in a position so all the numbers are less than, and all the numbers to the right, all the numbers to the left are less than, and all the numbers to the right are greater than. Where would I now like to swap 75? My pivot. 75 and, okay, 55. This now becomes 75. This is 55, 70, 65, 68, 61, 55. This now becomes 100, 93, 78, 98, 81, and 84. I selected a number, 75, and I moved it to its correct spot. Before we were selecting a number and either moving it to the front or moving it to the end. This time I'm putting it in the middle. Now what? Repeat with the left, repeat with the right. Da da da. Repeat with the left, repeat with the right, repeat with the left, repeat with the right. What's going on here, do you think? Forward.
Recursion.
Yeah, recursion. Yep, recursion. All right, let's work with this left list. That
How are
is,
you getting, how are you selecting the 55 to switch with the 75?
because that is smaller than 75, and the numbers here are greater than 75. So my list right now is 70, 65, 68, 61, 55, 193, 78, 98, 84.
So that
Oh,
was the last one that swapped. So that's the one you're switching with.
so yeah, then this would be where you would do a lot of trial and error to figure out I need a pivot, I need a left starting, I need a right starting. I need a pivot, I need a left starting and a right starting because you're going to keep repeating this process. Okay, so now I have 55. Is this bigger? Yes. So I go to the end. Is this smaller? No. Smaller? No. Smaller? No. I'm done. I'm done. 55 is in the right spot. So now my left would be sending nothing. My right would be these numbers. So now I would have a 70, 65, 68, 61. The left is done. I select a new pivot and I go again. Over here, 100 would be my pivot. I go, is it greater than? Yes. So I stop. Is it, is this, excuse me, is this less than? No. Is this less than? Oh my gosh, why don't you stop talking? Let's get this right. Is this less than? Is this greater than? This was less than, so it's a yes. This is greater than. What the heck am I doing? I got it. This is less than, so I keep moving. Remember when it was less than, I kept moving. So this is less than, this is less than, this is less than, this is less than, and I got to the end. So just like here, I no longer had a left, I'm going to switch these 184 so that now 100 is in the right spot. There's no right that's going to need sorted, but there's a left of 93, 78, 98, 81, and 84. Sorry, I confused you a little bit there. So now I have a list of these three numbers. I have a list of these 5 numbers. There was nothing to the left, there was nothing to the right. And I would continue that process. I forgot the 84. My apologies. The 84 and the 100 switched. 84, 93, 78, 98, 81. There's no 84 out here. Sorry about that, folks. I knew something didn't look right. So the 100 and the 84 switched. 100's now here. 84 is now here. This is the left. This is a new pivot. 84. Is it less than? Yes. Is it less than? Yes. Is it less than? No. Is it greater than? No. So these two swap. 81, 98. Now 84 and 81 swap. So this becomes 81, 83, 78, 84, which is in the right spot, and 99. 99 is its own thing, so it would be done. This guy would repeat with the pivot. Here's the left and here's the right. Numbers smaller to the left, numbers larger to the right. Sorry, I got a little confused there. I'm supposed to know what I'm doing. Any questions on the quick sort? Go to D2L. If you go to D2L, shooby dooby doo. Let me see if it's in the news yet. Shadooby dooby, shooby dooby doo. It is under the Dropbox. Under the Dropbox, there's something called Quick and Radix, but you cannot see it yet. But I'm going to fix that. So bear with me 1 second. And when you get there, you should be able to get there now. When you get under Quick and Radix, you should see a figure 12. And if I share it, you will see, oh, some stuff for a heap. We don't worry about that. There's something split. But there's a recursive function call, a quicksort recursive function call. Wow. That does not look like a lot of code, does it? What's being passed in? If you take a look at the function heading, I see void, quicksort, an array, and some items. The first and last. Interesting. Questions? Okay. Number 2 is going to be called a merge sort. So today we're going to take a look at a merge sort. And first thing we need to do is understand that we can merge lists that are sorted. And the first list that's sorted is 2, 5, 11, 16, 24, and 25. The second one is 1, 9, 10, 20, 22, and 26. Okay. So when we merge, we want to go through 2 lists and sort them into one list. So this is a basic concept that's going to help us with the two different merge sorts we have today. Okay, so I'm starting here, and I would start here, and I would say, which one is the smallest? 1. Move over to 9. Which one's the smallest? 2. Move over to 5. 5. 9. 10. 11. 16. 20. 22. 24. 25. And 26. So first, the concept of merging. I'm moving through looking for the smaller one and then move to the end. Once I'm at the end, I stop. I finished out the other list. All right, so this was 2 groups of 6. 2 groups of 6. There were 6 in each one of these, and we went through and merged them. Questions on merging. All right, so we're now going to take a look at something called the binary merge sort. The number of items must be a power of 2 because we're going to do a lot of cutting in half, cutting in half, cutting in half. And for this problem, the number of items is in fact 16. I'll give you a couple seconds to copy these down. When we used to be in a classroom, I'd have 3x5 cards with tape, and we'd hang them up on the board, and then we could actually move them on the board. So we could get through a lot more examples quicker, but we didn't get to write them down. So we're going to start out. We are going to make 2 lists, and we're going to go one at a time. 75 is in list number 1. 55 is in list number 2. 15, 20, 85, 30, 35, 10, 60, 40, 50, 25, 45, 80, 70, and 65. Went one at a time and made 2 lists. And now I'm going to merge them, but I'm going to merge them one at a time. Up here, we had a couple of runs where we stayed in one list. That's going to be next. But for now, I'm going to merge them one at a time. So I take a look at the first 2. Merge 55 and 75. I take a look at the next 2 and merge 15 and 20, 30 and 85, 10 and 35, 40 and 60, 25 and 50, 45, 80, 65 and 70. Hey, we're getting a little closer to being sorted. Not a lot, but a little bit. So up here, I went one at a time. 75, put it in the first list. 55, put it in the second list. Now I'm going to go and create two lists again, but I'm going to go two at a time. So now I have 55 and 75, 15 and 20, 30, 85, 10 and 35, 40 and 60, 25 and 50, 45 and 80, 65 and 70. Now, instead of going one by one as I filled them and then looked at groups of one, now I went two by two and filled them. And I'm going to look at groups of two. Boom. I'm going to merge them. 15, 20, 55, 75. 10, 30, 35, and 85. 25, 40, 50, 60, 45, 65, 70, and 80. Hmm. Make two lists. 15, 20, 55, 75. 10, 30, 35, 85. 25, 40, 50, 60, 45, 65, 70, and 80. One at a time, went by twos. Now I'm going to go by fours. Hmm. 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 55, 75, 85, 25, 40, 45, 50, 60, 65, 70, and 80. Now I'm going to go 8 and 8. Woo. 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 55, 75, 85, 25, 40, 45, 50, 60, 65, 70, and 80. And of course, once I merge these, I will have my final sorted list. Yeah, we made two lists. We went by ones. Then we made two lists and we went by twos. Then we went by fours. Then we went by eights. So being that it's binary, it's 2 to 16 is 2 to the fourth power. I need to do this, 1, 2, 3, 4 times. I don't know. Is this faster? I don't know. It's kind of cool. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. I try so hard. Can't rise above. Questions? Don't know what it is about that little gal's loving, but anybody? No. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Second type of merge sort. Second type of merge sort isn't binary, but this time it's called the natural merge sort. And what we're going to do here is we are looking for natural runs. Mhm. Give everybody a minute that wants to copy the list down. 75, 55, 25. How about those Eagles? I knew they'd keep me up till the very end of the game on Monday night,
It's
as they
never
always.
easy.
But they won, right?
Yeah, great defensive game. I'll give them that.
Yeah. Yep. And as we thought, AJ is now crying again. Give me the ball. Nobody likes me.
Yeah, not too much of a surprise there, but he's there when we need him. That's all I care about.
I'm going to get in my $200,000 car and drive home. Take the ball with me.
It's my ball.
Yeah. Okay. A natural run. Instead of going by ones or twos or whatever, I'm going to do a natural run. So I'm going to start at the first one and say 75. Is the next number higher? No. So I stop. Now I'm going to go 55. Is the next number higher? No. Now I'm going to stop. The next number is 15, 20, 85. Nice. That's a nice little run. With their 80. Oh, I hit 30. I hit 35. So I'm looking for natural runs. Then I hit 10, 60. Here we go. 40, 50. Here's a run. 25, 45, 80, 70, 65. Now, how do I know a certain run ends? Like if I'm going through the list, 15, 20, 20 or 85. Oh, that next number is what?
Less than.
Yeah, it's small. Oh, is that Kyle Khan?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to mark you here. Syed, I know where Jared is, or Keith is, and I know Jared's got a lock on. Amanda, did you show up? Oh, okay. So now I'm going to sort. Now, by my eyes, it's easy because I left spaces. But again, you would be sorting by until, yeah. So I need to be able to keep track of how to end instead of knowing from last time how to end. So these two are going to get sorted 55, 75. These guys are going to get sorted 15, 20, 30, 35, 85. These guys are going to get sorted 10, 40, 50, 60, 25, 45, 70, 80. And of course, AJ's all by himself. Nobody likes him. And repeat. Make two lists. Natural runs 55 and 75. 15, 20, 30, 35, 85. Again, we're now smaller, but while we're learning it, it's nice to be able to make that space 10, 40, 50, 60, 25, 45, 70, 80, and 65 is way out there on the end. Do 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 do. Now we're doing groups again. 15, 20, nice. 30, 35, 55, 75, 85. Stop that one. I stopped that when they both ended. So now I can move on. 10, 25, 40, 45, 50, 60, 70, 80, 65. Getting there. We're getting there. Instead of groups of one, groups of two, groups of four, now we have variety of different groups that are being matched up.
So would this be like linked lists, like an array of linked lists where you would like group each
Well,
number?
I'm going to answer that with I don't know which one would work best. I mean, I could see having three arrays, a master array, and then the two smaller ones. Again, with the linked list, you might have pointers going crazy all over the place. My natural inclination would be arrays. What about anyone else?
Yeah, I mean, vectors make sense where you have pointers that just are not pointers, but like two indexes to keep track of where all the breaks are.
Right. Do you need the indexes or do you need to say, oh, this one is smaller than that, so it needs to stop? Kind of deal. I don't know. I don't know if it's not really recursive. It would be more like a while loop because it could be sorted first run. All right, so we have 15, 20, 30, 35, 55, 75, 85, and 25, 40, 45, 50, 60, 70, 80, and nobody likes me. 465. All right, I don't think I need to keep going, but you would merge those two and have a sorted list, all but that 65 out on the end. Do it one more time, and the 65 would get inside. What do you think? Okay. Much better teaching than when I was messing with that stinking quick sort. So we have quick sort, we have merge sort. There were two different merges, right? The natural and the binary. And then our third type of sort is one I kind of like. It's called the Radix sort. Radix. That's Radix. Yeah. Yeah. Are you with me? All right. Radix sort. We're going to take a look at the digits. We're going to take a look at the digits, the ones digit, the tens digit, and the hundreds digit. And we're going to fill these little baskets. So if I start going across my list, I see 64. Well, its ones digit is going to put it right there. 64 is going in that, dare I say, bucket.
Yes, yes, you
Yeah,
do say bucket.
I can
Bucket,
say bucket.
fantastic.
All right. The ones digit. So this first group is by the ones digits. All right, you're smart enough. 8, 2, 6, 216, 512, 27, 729, 199, 550, 343. I have no idea how this thing's going to work. 125, 93, 666. Haha. Your internet connection is unstable. Uh-oh.
It's looking a little rough.
Is it?
Yeah, but it's
We're
holding
okay
together
though?
for now.
We're
Yeah.
okay. All right. All right. So now that I did this, I'm going to make a new list of numbers. And I'm going to go left to right, bottom up, bottom up, 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 bottom up, up. Sorry. Oof. 550. Start of my new list. This is 3-digit numbers, so I'm going to do buckets 3 times. 512. Bottom up, 343, 93, 64, 125, 216, 27, 8, 729, and 199. So I went left to right, and I was on fire. From left to right, and did my bottom up. How do I get the ones digit? If we were actually doing the math here, how would you get the ones digit? Next one, we have to get the tens digit. Next one, we have to get the hundreds digit.
Modulus?
Something along the lines. If I wanted 729, how would I get that 9? Something with modulus and something with what else? Did your division? Hmm. Hint. Hint. You'll get it. You'll get it. All right. Now I'm going to go and fill up my basket, my
Wait,
buckets. Yeah. Yeah, Kyle.
is it the number
I don't want you to
divided?
tell me. You're
Okay.
actually going to be writing a program to do this.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go back to that assignment and explain it in a minute. Bottoms up, up, up. We're going by the tens digit. 5, 50, 5, 12, 343, 93. Would these be better to be treated as, I don't know. Yeah, 60, 64, 125, 216, 27, 8, that's 008, 729. That bucket's getting full. 199. Left to right, bottom up. 8, 512, 216, 125, 27, 729, 343, 550, 64, 93, and 199. Now by the hundreds. We went by the ones digit. We went by the tens digit. Now we're going by the hundreds digit. 008, 512, 216, 125, 027, 729, 343, 550, zeros, oops, 64. Squeeze that in there. Hundreds digits. There's 6-4. I'm going to write hundreds digit over here. $64, $93, $199. Left to right, bottoms up. What? 8, 27, 64, 93, 125, 190, 216, 343, 512, 550, 729, and somewhere along the line we lost a number. Yeah, we lost that 666 in there somewhere. Don't worry about it. Check it out, Funk Soul Brothers. Right about now. Womp, 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 womp. Questions? Are there any questions? All right, let me get back here. Get back, Jack. Share. Okay. For quick sort and radix sort, there have been times I've done it as a rest of class assignment. It's not extremely hard, but I want you to, and I should probably edit this to say, write 2 programs that will sort a list of how many numbers? 20 3-digit numbers. How about 20 numbers from 000 to 999? Let's put a list of 20 random numbers. First program will be quick sort, which you already have a big chunk of that. You will need to use quick sort from figure 12 included, and the radix sort that you will write on your own. Now, the radix sort, we just looked at it. We have buckets going on there. We have an array of arrays. I don't know if you want to do 2-dimensional arrays. I don't know if you want to do, what was it? The first one in is the first one out. That would be FIFO. That was what was FIFO? A Q. So you have lots of different options of what to do, how you want to do the radix sort. I would prefer you do it on your own. I don't want you to look it up. I want you to think through it. Oh, but the due date on this, the due date on this, excuse me, is not this week, but the following week. Because right now you have a program heaps that you're working on. So if you didn't want to get into this right away and do these, that's fine. If you have short, I mean, you decide. But the 16th is heaps. The 23rd is the quick and radix sort. Questions? And we actually have 25 minutes left. So that would give you a chance while this is still fresh in your mind if you wanted to start working on